Now, I want to switch gears and talk about some of the stuff you've done outside of wrestling. I know you've been involved with a lot of charity organizations that have helped out in the community. What kinds of things have you done to help out over the years?
So this kind of hits me kind of hard, right? Like because you know, going back to like the book in my childhood, and we was like the poor family in the county, right? And then also my mom's religion, we didn't do holidays and birthdays, all this kind of stuff, but uh school would nominate a Secret Santa or something like that. A Secret Santa, like
Hmm.
in a local business, the tire shop, the
Yeah.
James Tires in Austell, Georgia. But I just remember this moment so much because everybody's having presents, all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't, you know, my parents don't celebrate Christmas. That's why we don't have gifts. But the real reason is because we don't have no money, And then I just remember them pulling up on Christmas, and the Santa Claus comes out. I'm like, oh my God, and then, like it's so awesome feeling for me. Like they're bringing you toys and Ninja Turtles and WCW action figures, and they Secret Santa our house, our family. It was amazing, So like that's something I always remember. So but what I would always try to help out a family that was around that was, needed that time. It's like if I was doing really well financially, I'd go get a bunch of gifts and drop them off at their house and all that kind of stuff. And that's how I try to do that every year, but some years are better than the others, So it's like,
That's pretty cool, when people are, can't afford presents or, or going through a hard time. There's nothing like being there for someone that, is not able to get that. And so being able to be there for someone, it means a lot. And you
it
were able to
really
provide
does.
that for them.
And it really does. I have that personal, like that when that happened to me when I was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, that was like so great. Like it's amazing. So I try every Christmas to try to help somebody out, So
Was there a particular moment when you were doing the Secret Santa uh, program that was heartwarming? Anything that you remember, like reactions from any of the kids
yeah,
that you were with?
it's just all about the reactions. It's not about the praise or I'm not like because this is the first time I'm telling you, nobody really knows I've done that. Like that's like a personal thing. Like it's not I'm not trying to do it to get pats on the backs or anything like that. I just remember that feeling when that tire company pulled up with their trucks and Santa came walking out. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like this is amazing, like that's just, like I just, they don't, I don't even have to be there, I just get to, talk to the parents afterwards. I'm like, oh yeah, they loved it and send me pictures and all that kind of stuff. That's, I don't want any people like the first person I ever told like telling you that I did this kind of stuff. It's like I don't want the recognition. I'll do this, and you just tell me afterwards, and
Well,
you know
it's something that people will remember though when you've touched their lives, because they'll remember that you've created a memory, a moment for someone. It's got to feel good, when you're paying it forward and giving back to someone and helping them out. There's no better feeling like that in the world.